What's up, Madridistas? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to do a match preview of Real Madrid versus Mallorca. This is one of those fixtures that looks routine until it isn't. We are coming off a clean and professional match against Real Oviedo. Xavi Alonso has these boys looking really polished. I appreciate him setting the tone to the team by benching Vinny and letting everybody know that they're not safe. If you're not performing, you're going to get rotated out of the starting 11 and to send a message. And he got a response out of Vinny. So he won. The Jedi Mind trick worked, guys. Let's move on from that. So today we're going to talk about what we learned from the Real Oviedo match, key threats, if any, from Mallorca, who's in and out this week as far as injuries. There's some players that have come back, and then my predicted 11. Before we get into that, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. We are so close to hitting 500 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Keep dropping comments. Love the feedback. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, it's safe to say that we are in form right now. 2 wins, 2 clean sheets, which is something that we haven't done since the 2015-2016 season where we started La Liga off with 2 back-to-back clean sheets. I'm loving that. One of the things that we needed to address, everybody knows it, was our back line, our defense as a whole. We're looking good there. Dean Huijsen, next Sergio Ramos, money. Looks like, we can swap in Rudiger, Eder Militao. Alvaro Carreras has been sensational for me. And then we got a little battle going on between Danny Carvajal and Trent, which I don't mind. Again, Xavi's letting everybody know, like, your job's not safe, and I'm for this whole iron sharpens iron thing. So overall, our attack is looking good. Mbappe is in Super Saiyan form. Mallorca, they had a chaotic match against Barca to kick La Liga off where they got 2 red cards in the first half, and they just played against Celta Vigo where they drew 1-1. Look, they've given us fits in the past, but I think just the way that we're playing, I think we take care of business. Real quickly, let's talk about what we learned from the Oviedo game. The only concern that I have is that our attack keeps drifting all the way to the left. Whether it's Vinny, Rodrigo, whoever, Mbappe just keeps going like they keep getting involved with each other. And now with Alvaro Carreras making these overlapping runs, like the left side is just very dominated with the ball. Something to look out for. Maybe Xavi wants that, but that was even going on with Carlos. So overall, I liked how we lined up. On paper, 4-2-3-1. And then when Trent came in, it went to a back 3. I had to say, Tchouaméni was sensational in this match, guys. He is the new general. He is the brain out there. He's taking it up a next level, guys. My French Beckenbauer, I might have to change it to the French Casemiro at this point, guys. He's been sensational. Mbappe, a brace on the road, classic off-shoulder movement. Real Oviedo didn't sit all the way back, man. I got to give them some respect there. They tried to play with us. And it was 1-0 for a very long time. So shout out to them. But against Mallorca's low block, this second phase run that Mbappe does is going to be key. So we need to see more of that from him. He's in super form. Obviously, taking the headlines a little bit was Vinny's impact. He came on. He looked sharp. He looked angry. Hopefully, he plays the same way again. Like I said, I think Xavi Alonso sparked him a little bit, and now he knows. Now he knows that this is how I got to perform. I got to be at my very best. My spot is not guaranteed week in, week out. I got to perform in practice. I got to perform in games, or else I'm going to ride the bench again. And that sends shockwaves to the team, and everybody's on notice now. So I love that. But shout out to Vinny. He came on, quieted the haters. I guess, you guys were calling me a hater because I was asking for him to be a bench, but it worked. It worked. So Xavi won. Dean Huijsen's ball progression, look, he led the match in progressive passes, touches. He's just a perfect antidote for Mallorca's low block that I'm assuming that they're going to run against us. And then just the midfield as a whole, Tchouaméni, who I talked about, Valverde, they controlled everything, guys. They controlled everything. Passing, the tempo, final third entries. Arda Güler wasn't his best game. Kind of disappeared at some times, but he had that beautiful assist to Mbappe. That connection is just getting better and better over time. He hasn't had a bad game, but he was kind of low-key quiet in this one for me. And then Mallorca, guys, I'm not worried about anything from these guys, man. You know, Darder has been dangerous. He's a vet of this league. Probably overall their best player, in my opinion. And then Mojica, you know, when he's good, he's good. I think he's a very slept on defender. You know, he was kind of giving Lamine Yamal some fits in that 3-0 match a little bit, and he's been doing that in the course of his career. I'm not really too worried about anything. Mateo Morey, who's their right back, he got the equalizer last week against Celta Vigo, but he leaves space behind. So I think they might get in some trouble against us if they play like that. And then as far as injuries, guys, we got obviously Bellingham is out. Camavinga, he's probably out. He's probably not coming back until after international break, which I'm fine with. Endrick is back in training. He had that hamstring injury, so that's something maybe he might get a run out in this one. We'll see. Furlan Mendy, forever ouchie. I'm not really too concerned about him, honestly. I think we need to send him out with Danny Ceballos as well. And then Courtois, look, he's good. Nothing there. I think Rudiger is good. I hope we see Eder Militao. I don't know, you know, if Xavi was rotating or had some concern about his knees and everything. But again, I've been saying Eder Militao's health is detrimental to our defense this year. If we can keep him healthy, I feel positive about our back line throughout the whole season. I don't think Mallorca has a chance against us. We're at the crib. I think we should win all of our games at home this season, guys. I expect nothing less. We need to go undefeated at every home game. Every home game we need to be winning, guys. I don't care who it is, even Barcelona. We need to win everything at the Bernabeu. Now, let's get into my predicted 11. I think we line up in a 4-2-3-1 again. It could be 4-3-3, whatever. But that's just how I'm feeling about it. So we're going to do my guy, the best keeper in the world, Courtois. We're going to go with Alvaro at left back. He's been wonderful, guys. He's been absolutely wonderful. Dean, do I need to say it, guys? This guy is just, I'm so glad that we have him. Not only as a defender, but just a playmaker, man. His passing is ridiculous. And I love that he just gets into the build-up. That is so reassuring, and it keeps teams on their toes, man. Dean is this, he's cooking, guys. He's going to be considered one of the best in the world after this season, man. If not sooner than that. I think Eder Militao gets back into the starting 11 this week. Again, I don't think there were any health concerns or anything like that. I think Xavi just wanted to rotate. Eder Militao, again, I think overall between him and Rudiger, he's clear. I think Trent gets back out here, guys. I think Trent gets back out here. He didn't get called up for the England national team. Danny Carvajal, you know, I think we're just going to see this week in and week out. One of them is going to start a couple games. One of them is going to sit, and vice versa. So I think Trent, let's get him some confidence. Let's eliminate the noise that, you know, he's not preferred or he's not living up to expectations in the media and stuff like that. Let's get him back out there. So that's what our back line's looking like. Tchouaméni, aka the French Casemiro. Do you guys like French Casemiro or Beckenbauer? I think Beckenbauer because he can do the whole center back. I mean, he's one of the greatest center back DM roles, but Casemiro, he wore 14. Alonso wore 14. Tchouaméni's wearing 14. Maybe we'll just keep it Real Madrid. So he's the French Casemiro right now. And then we got Fetty bringing that energy on the right side. I think we see Brahim in this one, guys. I think we see Brahim in this one. Franco did get called up to the Argentinian national team for the international break. Shout out to him. Brahim, I think he just brings a different element. Not saying that he is better than Franco or Rodrigo. Only reason we're not putting Rodrigo here is because Rodrigo has told Xabi Alonso he wants to play on the left. So we'll see what happens here. This is going to be like, we're going to see a lot of switching here on the right side this season between Brahim, Franco, I think Rodrigo, even Arda, possibly. We'll see what happens here, but we're going to see a lot of change. This is never going to be a guaranteed spot. That right wing, right midfield, that is going to be like the most switched out positional thing that we're going to see this season, in my opinion. And then playing that 10 role, Arda, obviously. Left, Vinny's back in there. He's not sitting on the pine anymore. Came in, got a goal and an assist. He let everybody know, but Xavi won, guys. I don't care what you say. Xavi's Jedi mind trick worked. He got a response out of him. He could have got a bad response out of him, right? Vinny could have sulked out there, did nothing, try to prove a point, like, hey, you need to start me next match or else, I'm sad, man. No, he got a result out of him. Love seeing that. So let's see if Vinny can keep it up against Mallorca. And then the best player in the world right now, for my money, guys, Kylian Mbappe. I think he gets a brace. Guys. Guys in Super Saiyan form, man. It's ridiculous. He just looks happy. He looks lighter. He looks faster. I was saying that during the Club World Cup. That stomach bug, guys, changed everything physically for him, man. He lost so much weight. But I think he was able to gain muscle and all that stuff. He just looks lighter, faster. He looks like the prime PSG Mbappe guys right now. So that's how I'm feeling. That's what I think we line up in, guys. I think, this is going to be too easy. 2-0 is my prediction for the scoreline here. Mbappe, I think he gets the brace. Vinny, maybe an assist from Arda again. That connection between him and Mbappe is deadly. Mallorca just don't have a chance, man. I think Courtois is going to be comfortable again. Like I said, let's make it 3 clean sheets. Let's make it 3 clean sheets. All right, let's do it. I believe in this back line. We can keep it going. So that's my preview, guys. I think this one is just one of those matches that we need to take care of without any drama. No injuries heading into the international break. Go into the break with another 3 points. Keep the pressure on Barca. Atletico, who don't even get me started on Atleti, guys. If you guys watched my La Liga preview, I said some things, and now they're coming to fruition. Go back and watch that video if you want to put in some time. Just skip to the part where I talk about Atleti, because I called this stuff out. I called it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Diego Simeone is going to be bulletproof anymore if he keeps letting these games slide like this. But let's keep putting the pressure on. Let's get another 3 points. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this will be a comfortable win for us, or just another Mallorca headache that we've had in the past with these guys? Drop your score predictions in the comments. Your preferred 11 that we're heading into this match with. And be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe. We are so close to 500, guys. That'll mean so much to me, guys. But like I said, I appreciate every single one of you that has watched, has subscribed, hit the like button, provided feedback, or just commented on, the topic at hand. Until next time, Hala Madrid. Peace.